brung in artillery on flag 5, taking out Bosty, Silverback, and Psycho Mist.
Ticket count currently 352 op, 348 coal.
And I am seeing a mess load of smoke over here at flag 5. The majority of it is red smoke, but the flag is not twitched as of yet.
We have 2 opposition APCs, or actually LAVs, manned by Bomby Bomb and Super Ferret. They're attacking flag 3.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and swing up to flag 3 here and see what we got here. Yeah, they are doing some long-distance spamming, but some great AT4 work there from Cowboy and another up on that hill, taking down Bomby Bomb. And the second APC goes down. I didn't catch who that was by, though.
That was Super Ferret, and that was some excellent, I believe those were toes. They looked like they were curving in.
Ah, very good. Okay, I'm going to scoot back here, back down to 5. We still have red smoke, and the flag is halfway down and still dropping for the Chinese. But we still have a good number of American troops here. But the Chinese did manage to get a BTR across the river, and he is spamming down into that flag cap, trying to keep the heads down of any coalition members that are coming in. And they do indeed cap that.
They did cap that, didn't they, Gunny?
Yes, they did, and that does put the 24th on the bleed, 296 to 313 now in favor of the 15th. Beautiful
go back to the west side.
Yep,
we've got a great flag over
by
here.
Johnny Rotten. Okay, you call that gray flag.
Big Ass Man just took it back. They're in the flag cap, and I don't see any coalition. So we may be getting flag 1 back to the Chinese side.
Well, I'm still showing flag 1 is Chinese. I do show a couple of members now. I do see a couple of members now in for the U.S. in flag 3's or in flag 5's radius, but I'm going to swing up here to 3 as it is gray. We have C4 on the bridge. Bridge is smoke, and flag is almost up for the 15th as they have a man down in that boat on that 50 cal. And yes, they do get flag 3. This is going to put the 24ths back against the wall here now, because that gray flag is now next to an opposition flag, and they're now no longer going to have to stream those APCs across the river with those bridges blown. They can just stream them across the north of that map, flooded into the back door of the 24th.
That's a good assessment, Gun for Hire. I just took a look on the west side and checked out other flags. I don't see a lot of activity. I think the coalition is going to do their best to probably get flag 3 back, as that is a dangerous flag to lose, as you well know.
Yes, it is, and it does now appear that the 24th is going to get it back. Oh, and as I say that, a Claymore from Split Shot comes in, takes out Silverback, and the flag stalled for a second, but now we have a couple of coalition members in here. More Claymore kills for Split Shot. I've heard of death nades, but never death Claymores.
That's correct, Gun for Hire. As we said, Claymores and the NG kit plays a big role in this map.
Okay, now I am seeing some smoke
gray.
here. Yeah, I'm seeing smoke here, and I am seeing opposition members in here, and a smattering of coalition members. Flag is dropping. It's about 2/3 of the way down, about to go neutral. And now it is swinging on its way back up for the 15th, and it does look like the 15th has a good perimeter around this flag. They have an APC down here to the south.
I think flag 5 is going up opposition now.
Yep, and they do indeed cap flag 5. Great job from the 15th. Let's see here. I would expect the 24th here at any moment to start pressuring those back flags. If you're not going to hold that northern flank, then you've got to start attacking their weak points.
Good assessment again, Gun for Hire, and Flag 3 is always a key on this map because whoever captures 3 can push out to either 1 or 5, and that's what we just saw the Chinese did. And the ticket count right now with the coalition on the bleed is 244 to 151.
Okay, I'm going to look here. I have one straggler here at flag 5. He's not going to get any help, so I'm going to move on to other flags, see if I have any other assaults going on any of these back flags here. And it does look like I have a little bit of activity coming on here at flag 4, but it looks like flag 4 has got an APC here guarding it, and it's just infantry attacking, so he's going to be alright. Super Ferret, I just saw his name flash up there for a second. He's going to be alright as long as they don't come in with ATs, and he's going to have them out of that flag cap long enough to at least get some infantry, and as I say that, the infantry does spawn here on the flag at flag 4.
Well, with this map, Gunny, rally points are going to be really important because you can hide them in the tall brush very easily to get a sustained attack on any point you want.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Super Ferret staying on the move. I see coalition troops moving in now, sneaking around.
Yep, they're trying to play that super sneaky stuff here, but Super Ferret ain't having none of it. He's just sitting here cleaning them out along with his infantry help here. Airborne picking up some hand grenade kills. I'm not sure exactly where that is. That's not good when your commander's picking up hand grenade kills because you know they're close.
Very true, very true. Alright, let me scan this west bank, see if I can see some activity. Up, we're clear at flag 3 and clear at flag 1.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at a weak push here at 5 from the coalition. As
let me interrupt. Flag 6 is gray, and it's about to go coalition. They did do what you predicted. They took a back flag.
Oh, pickup dropping already on a friendly head for Hustler Baby, but he gets the gets to take that ticket back and drops a arty shell right on Zell.
Alright, we've got a strong coalition armor protecting flag 6 here at the rear of the Chinese side, and we've got a Chinese push coming in on this flag now, Gunny. Got
yeah,
gray
I do see smoke. Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can see the Chinese attack coordinated. I cannot tell how well this flag is defended, because as you know, I cannot see the coalition name tags, but the flag is dropping. Coalition is definitely in the area. They're going to need reinforcements. Up, it just turned Chinese. I believe the last 2 were killed, probably by Hustler Baby and Bean. They're in on the flag cap.
Yep, and they are there alone. I'm not seeing anything on the west side other than a flag 4. But then again, oh yes, Bomby Bomb getting taken down by an AT-4 shot by Bosty, and now we have 3 infantry members on the flag at 4, but you also have a couple of 15th infantry here as well.
Excellent. We've got an excellent coalition artillery strike on flag 6. Took out a bunch of people, but I don't see them following up with an attack.
And it's going to be a little too late here, because I have the heartbeat in my ear as we're about to wrap this round up. 160 to 0. Normally during this time, Mr. Smith, we'd actually be going ahead and doing shout-outs, but since how we're not actually streaming live tonight, I believe we only have one pre-arranged shout-out. Why don't you go ahead and do that, and then afterwards I'll run down the top 4 from each side.
Very good. This is a very special shout-out to General Pegleg's wife. I am informed that this is the first time she has actually seen her old man do his job at 21CW. And for Mrs. Pegleg, I hope you're having a great time and watching your hubby do his thing. So there's a good one for General Pegleg and his family.
Well, I'll tell you what, for all the hours that he's put in on this tournament, I'm really surprised it's the first she's ever even sat and watched over his shoulder.
Exactly.
Okay, top 4 from each side. I'm going to start over on the opposition side. In the number 1 spot, we have the commander, Pickup. Number 2, we have J.K. Rule. 3 is split shot with those deadly death nades, or death claymores. And over in 4, getting it done in the APC is Super Ferret. For the Coalition side, we have Jay Silverback, we have Mad Dog E, and Brightleaf, and wrapping it up, I'm sure he was in armor because he is known for his armor skills, Johnny Rotten.
Excellent. They should be very proud. This was a good, typical fight on this kind of map. Dependent on kills when you don't have the bleed, and then really good tactical thinking in order to get the bleed back.
Yeah, you definitely got to know where your enemy is strongest on a map like this with 8 flags spread out everywhere, and then once you find out where his strengths are, you have to sort of do like a rope-a-dope. Keep him entrenched there at that flag heavy while hitting him somewhere else with overwhelming numbers. And that's something that I know the 15th does really well, and the 24th has been known to do it in the past too.
Oh, absolutely. And when I was general, we'd call this kind of map a push map, because your defense on this map is an attack. You can't sit still and you cannot become complacent. And here we go.
Yep, and seeing as how Mayday is over on the Coalition side, I'm going to follow the APCs coming out of Flag 8 right off the hop and see where they're going. Looks like we got Hoghead moving out in LAV-85, moving up towards Flag 7. Getting a little hung up there on the bank. Not sure what that was all about, but looks like he forgot to pick up his rider. And we have 2 L85s moving out in tandem down the riverbed towards, or the shallow stream towards the river, I should say. And it looks like they're going to be venturing over to the west side of the river. Do you have any pushes that you can call out right now coming across the river?
I do. We have a similar round start to what we had in the first round, but definitely different. It's not as strong, and I think the Chinese have basically spread their round start out. So my prediction is we should see attacks at 2 different points rather than one strong attack at one point.
I just saw something that was expertly done by the BTRs in the opposition side. They put both their BTRs up waiting, knowing that the LAVs were going to cross, and instead of going in the water where every time they fire their weapon it shakes their screen, they waited on the bank for the LAVs to go into the water, and they annihilated them with great group fire, all their APCs on one, and then just worked their way down to the second one.
That is a very good coordinated move. We have a lot of action up here at Flag 3. The Chinese are making a major infantry attack on it. It's not supported by any armor that I can see, but the Coalition so far is fighting them off, and there is no flag movement whatsoever. We do have opposition on both sides of the bank, so unless this flag is reinforced, it may succumb to a Chinese push.
I'm not 100% sure. I think Flag 3 was a rope-a-dope, as we talked about, because Flag 5 is also getting hit at the moment. And I see red smoke, gray smoke, and they used to have armor down here, but there was some good AT mine placement by a couple of Coalition members that wiped out that armor push, but I do see or hear infantry in and around this flag. It seems like they're off to the west.
That's correct, and just to remind our viewers, at this stage of the game, when it's equal flags, it is all about the kills. We've got 406 for the opposition, 398 for the Coalition, and I believe there was a bleed just for a minute there.
Yes, I just saw that. I couldn't figure out what flag was giving him the bleed.
We still have a heavy attack here at Flag 3. Some of the participants, we've got, oh, he just died in the water. Pooney just died. We've got an excellent defense by the Coalition here at Flag 3, gray smoke.
Oh, here comes your Flag 3 attack, I think, again, as 2 boats now pushing up just off to the southeast of 3. And I do have red smoke off to the southwest of Flag 5. I'm going to take a look at the flag itself. Flag is... looks like it was dropping. What's going on up at 3?
Well, the Coalition's doing an excellent job defending this flag. Really got to give them props for that, because basically they're surrounded. They've got Chinese on both sides of the bank pushing into the center, but the flag is not budging. We've got
and actually
we've got Terran supporting the attack.
It looks like Flag 6, yes indeed, Flag 6 did get captured And the 15th is on the bleed right now. The 24th regaining the ticket lead momentarily, 365, 361, as Flag 5 does go gray. But there is a good amount of coalition troops here, as the flag is staying neutral.
Excellent, excellent. I think the 24th took a page out of the 15th's playbook.
Yep.
And did not fall for the rope-a-dope, and definitely had a few people putting on a valiant defense at Flag 3 while they took Flag 5. That's an excellent move, Gun for Hire.
Yep, and Flag 5 is halfway up for the 15th raid at the moment, and I see no coalition troops, and Flag 5 does go in favor of the 24th. This could spell out bad news for them, because now Flag 3 is sandwiched between two enemy flags, and they're on the bleed currently, so this is not looking good for the 24th here. Okay, I'm over here at Flag 6, and it looks like we had a couple of guys for the 15th in radius. Looks like we have Bosty and Sean for the 24th now in cap, as well as an APC. Look like it's going to cut off any reinforcements to the north, but it does look like the 15th has a spawn bag up to the north of Flag 6 as they come in and clean out Sean. Bosty still on the flag here, trying to wait to get some help. Oh, artillery comes in and takes out Bosty and the Hube. The Hube was in there looking for Bosty. And currently
we've got a coalition. Yeah, we've got a coalition LAV sitting right on the flag. It's dark night, and he's doing a great job defending it while it's gray. The Chinese are pushing in hard on him, but I don't think they've got any AT to take him out.
Oh, and as you say that, he does go down from an RPG.
I just noticed that. Hustler Baby's in the air. And the Hube and McBain are coming in on that flag.
If the Hube is there, then they must have an RP up there to the north of that flag, because he was just taken out there very momentarily. And the coalition side has been taken away from that flag, but I'm going to go ahead over here to Flag 5, as it does look like the coalition has that flag going up in their favor. Well, it is
it actually
neutral
turned
anyways.
gray. It's still under contention, Gunny.
Yeah, it does look like we do have some members of the 24th off to the south side of the map, so I'm assuming that the 15th members are off to the north.
The enemy is in control. Work harder, soldiers.
Have
Red
Mad Dog
smoke
E
on
taken
that
out
flag.
Split Shot. Yeah, Split Shot was one of the guys holding that flag gray, but when he dies, they give up the bleed, the fight for that flag for half of that cap, as the flag is halfway up now for the Americans. They desperately need this flag to take them off the bleed, as the ticket is bleeding down for them, 289 to 279.
Oh, and it's going the wrong way. There must be opposition in the flag cap. I do see some people hiding. Guitar Freak is in cap.
Yep, and we do have some coalition smoke. No, actually, I believe that is opposition smoke coming in here from the south. Either that or it was extremely long-distance smoke shots from the 24th.
Well done.
This is quite a battle here at Flag 5.
Oh, looks like we have Flag 6 go gray. I'm going to go ahead over there. You stay at 5. I'll take over at 6.
Roger
we
that,
do
Gunny.
have 24th attack coming from the north of 6. But several members for the 15th are all over this flag, and this flag is going back up in their favor.
Fighting, or I'll find someone who can.
Oh, we just had a great... Oh, we just had some team kills. The 15th just took some of their own guys out of the radius at Flag 5, but it is going up opposition. I'm looking around for coalition in the area. Hard to spot, but I don't see any. We have Danza here. Flag 5 is now Chinese.
We still have this struggle over here at Flag 6. The 24th clawing and scratching and fighting and kicking and biting to get this flag up for them, to get them off the bleed. Although the damage is being done currently by the 15th. Ticket count 225 to 238 in favor of the 15th AA.
We still have coalition at Flag 5. They are not giving up this flag without a fight. I can see them sneaking around in the brush. Opposition's trying to clean and sweep, but they're not getting them out.
Okay, we have a really good push. We have a really good push now coming on flag 6. I do see one opposition member here still at the flag. And they used to have an APC here, but that gets taken down. I'm not sure by who. As we have Sugart in an LAV now, and it looks like this flag, yes, it does indeed go up for the 24th, putting the 16th on the bleed, or the 15th on the bleed now. Ticket count 192-207 in favor of the 15th, but the 15th is on the bleed.
Yes, and it's going to get worse. Looks like flag 5 is going to turn U.S. right about now, and it did. They were stubborn and stayed in on this flag and did a great recapture, gun for hire.
Yes, definitely good, because the 15th is really pulling out all the stops here at flag 6. I expect to see probably at least a quarter of the 24th Division here just to defend this, as they keep streaming in from the north. The 15th, they have to have an RP up here to the north, and the 15th, or the 24th is aware of that, and they are doing a sweep and clear right now of the area around north of that flag.
Yes, and just about mirror image over here at flag 5. The Chinese have come back in. They're surrounding the flag. The flag is going back up opposition, but the 24th again is remaining stubborn, and they keep throwing infantry into this flag cap.
And it is paying off for them slowly but surely, because the 15th, for the most part, is able to keep up with the bleed in ticket counts. Now tickets 151, 159 in favor of the 24th. 15th is on the bleed, and they're just about to pull even here in about another 8 tickets.
That's right. Which flag is creating the bleed? I cannot see from my vantage.
I believe it's flag 6. Flag 6, I believe. Oh! And we have flag 2. Flag 2 for the opposition. The one where all their armor spawns in is taken by the coalition. I did not see that over here on the west side.
Major win right there. We've got blue smoke on flag 5. Defenders are
as I said at flag 2, just want to put this in here real quickly. We do have the coalition has blown up the opposition artillery, so no more dropping arty on anyone's head for pickup.
I think they definitely learned their lesson, Gunny.
And flag 3 is coalition now as well. The 15th spread out all over this map. It looks like 6 is going to be going up opposition here, as we only have 2 members now, none of them squad leaders, in the cap radius of 5, or not 5, excuse me, flag 6. But the coalition is still putting the opposition on the bleed, 110 to 85 in favor of the 24 ME.
That's very good. The Chinese are going to reach a point where they're not going to be able to recover soon if they don't get back a flag almost immediately. I see 2 flags gray over there.
Flag just went gray.
And flag 5
just
is gray.
Went gray. Yep. And we no longer have a bleed. Ticket count 9672. The 15th is still not out of this yet. 24th has still not secured that W yet.
This is a classic example of some of the great battles you can have here at 21CW with our mod and the way these flag caps work. Just a reminder to our audience, it does require 2 people to cap a flag.
Yes, it does, and as we say that, it looks like the opposition now has 2 people in the flag at flag 6, as it is going up for the opposition. What do we got going on at the other gray flags?
Right, flag 5, we just got some gray smoke popped, but I see opposition in the flag cap. It just turned Chinese, but the 24th is present. They're here, and the opposition has to clean and sweep. This is not going to be a gimme by any stretch of the imagination over here at flag 5.
Oh, flag 7 puts the 24 ME on the bleed. The opposition doing the great maneuver to the back flag that was probably lightly guarded. They have an APC here, plus infantry on flag 7. They haven't blown up Airborne's artillery yet, as it does rain down on flag 7, and that is where the arty spawns in at for them.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if the opposition forgets their technical side of what they have to do to stop that artillery.
Yeah, and we have a peg leg right now in an APC at flag 7, spamming down in towards flag 8. And he gets taken down by both APCs that spawn in here from Johnny Rotten and Psycho Mist.
Flag 5 has had constant pressure this whole round. It's a difficult flag to hold because they're surrounded by Flag 1 and the main base, so it's very easy. Yeah, go ahead.
Great comeback with the flag, but we have a gray. Flag 7's about to go gray, and it does go gray, keeping the bleed off. This looks like it's going to be a slugfest to the end. Tickets 24-20 in favor of the 24ME. 22-19, 22-18. We're coming down to the wire
Flag 5
here, folks.
is going up. Flag 5 is going up U.S.
Oh, and that just may have spelled the end for the 15th in round 2, as they are on the bleed now. 17-7 with Flag 7 now in contention. I have Pegleg here. Oh, not able to hold off long enough, and we have the 24th win, 13-0 in the second round. What a slugfest.
Wow, what a great round, Gunny. This was amazing to watch. Absolute slugfest all over this map.
You got that right. You can say that again. All right, you go ahead and run down the top 4 from opposition. I'll take the top 4 from coalition. Go ahead.
Very good. Here we go. Starting at the top, we have Guitar Freak in number 1 with 67. We have Barnick with 65, Pegleg with 52, and Crypty with 50. And that's your top 4 for the opposition.
And for the 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit, the top 4 is Bishop coming in with 27 kills. We have Not So Great with 31 kills. We have Brightleaf coming in 4th place with 21 kills. And the ever-popular Airborne coming in 3rd from the commander spot with no kills, no deaths, no teamwork, basically riding the coattails and directing his army with 62 points.
There you go. Oh, I read the points. Do you want me to read the kills off?
I don't care.
New commander reporting for duty.
That'll be fun. Guitar Freak had 22 kills, Barnick had 24 kills, Pegleg had 20 kills, and Crypty had 11 kills.
Okay, and I believe Mayday is going to be switching sides again to give you guys some blue tag loving over on the opposition side one last time. 3rd round, gentlemen, we're tied up 1-1. This is for bragging rights for this week and for tonight.
Gunny, this round really got my blood boiling. I can certainly remember when I was general, these kind of push fights were just so exciting, and they never let up and they never stopped.
Oh, I know. And Flag 5, from what you said, because you were calling most of it, it's typical of these types of fights. You know, you have some flags that will never see any action, and you have some flags that see 12 hours of action on a weekend. All right, we got 5 seconds here. Smitty, why don't you go ahead and take us off, lead us out the gates here, and take the call.
All right, very good, Gun for Hire. Okay, I'm starting out at Flag 4. Seems to be a typical jumping off point. Let's see if I recognize what they're up to. Once again, the 15th Airborne Army is doing something different. Definitely something different. I'm going to have to shift flags, Gunny, and see if I can see where they're attacking.
Yep, go right ahead. I'm going to follow these APCs here from Coalition. It looks like they may be shifting up their tact a little bit as they're not heading straight for the river this time.
All right, I see what's going on, Gun for Hire. They kept the APCs or LAVs in check, and we had a strong infantry attack with red smoke over here across the bridge at Flag 5, and also an attack at Flag 3. So it looks like we've got 3 and 5 on the agenda for the 15th AA.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing 2 15th BTRs right now posted up between, actually off to the west of Flag 7. Looks like they're going to try and keep any pushes this time going across that river over into 6. Oh, and this is going to be ugly. 2 infantry members here, one of who is a medic, messing around with a couple of APCs, and APC's Bomby Bomb taken down Happy Bee and company, taking out that push moving over towards Flag 6 on round start.
Roger that. We've got a big push on Flag 5. Flag 5 is dropping,
Oh,
but it's
Flag
not turned
2.
gray yet.
I'm going to call this over here at Flag 2. It does look like Cowboy Bosty and company has gone ahead and captured that ever-crucial base at Flag 2. Opposition artillery is no longer a threat. Go ahead and take it at Flag 5, Smitty.
Wow, that was a major push because Flag 5 now becomes really important. Flag 5 did turn opposition, but it's not, no, it turned gray. We've definitely got the 24th in flag cap. I cannot see them, but I can tell they're here. So we got a big fight again at Flag 5. They're not going to give it up easily.
Yeah, and it does look like some reinforcements are now coming into Flag 5 from the north, as I did see several members of the 15th in and around flag cap. Flag is almost up for them, about 2/3, 3/4 of the way up, and still moving.
That's correct. We've got red smoke on the flag. I see 4 or 5 members of the 15th in flag cap, but I know they're going to be attacked from Flag 3 and their main base, so they've got to defend in 2 directions. And there, it's been captured.
And they do cap it. And that does
So this
take everyone off the bleed now.
It does. This opening round start brought us back ticket-wise. 387 for the opposition, 398 for the coalition. Coalition had an excellent round start, but we're not on the bleed.
Great move there, dropping the artillery from Airborne, preceding his troops coming in on Flag 5. Airborne getting at least half a dozen kills for that artillery. And remember, guys, the U.S. side now holds Flag 2, which means the opposition has no artillery. And as we have Flag 5 just about to go gray here, as we have several members for the coalition for the 24ME in flag cap.
And it did go gray, Gunny. Gunny, I'll let you handle 5. I'm going to move around on the west bank, see if I can see what may be happening over here at Flag 2.
Yeah, roger that. J.K. Rule picking up a good Death Claymore on Bishop now. Still have 2 members for the... Oh, actually, we do not have 2 members for the coalition in cap. Flag is sitting completely neutral. I'm assuming the coalition will get some help here, put 2 in here, and then start fanning out and sweeping for opposition members. As we do now see 2 opposition members in cap. Mad Dog E taking out J.K. Rule again, which means they have either a squad leader or a rally point in the area, and it looks like it was coming off to the west.
Flag 2, I don't see a lot of obvious activity. It's difficult for me to see how Coalition has this defended, but I'm sure they do. I think probably any minute we're going to start to get some probes by the 15th, because they've got to realize they cannot leave this flag in Coalition hands.
Yeah, and I just took a quick peek over there, and it does look like the 15th was bringing up an APC. I'm looking at Flag 5, seeing another wave of Coalition infantry coming in. So if you want to take Flag 2, the attack that's going on there, I'll just watch 5 here.
Very good.
Oh, I've got to give props to J.K. Rule, coming in with another Claymore. 1 Claymore taking out 4 people. Airborne can't be happy about that. He's got to get his guys to spread out more.
All right, I think the attack is about to get underway at Flag 2. The Chinese have moved infantry in slowly. But we've got a Coalition APC here doing a lot of damage, Gunny.
Oh! Airborne picking up a couple of TKs in on Flag 5 as his guys were just starting to drop that down. He must have been screaming in TeamSpeak saying, "Stay out! Stay out!"
Oh, we just had a Coalition APC taken out by Super Ferret. And as I say that, Super Ferret was just taken out by a great shot. Oh, I missed the name. Who killed him? Sorry about that.
Yeah, we got a good old-fashioned slugfest now. It looks like 1 line company against 1 line company up here at 5. Flag is fully up for the 15th. But they're using that 50 cal now. They know where that squad leader is. They know where the infantry's coming from. He's got him pinned down with that 50 cal. Looks like Squad 2, I believe that's Bravo Squad for the 24th, is going to have to get a couple of AT spawners in here to take that car out.
All right, Chinese have just stolen an APC or an LAV at Flag 2. They've got 2 LAVs right on the flag, and Flag 2 is dropping. I think Base 2 is going to return any minute now to the Chinese.
And it does look like the U.S. has given up flag 2. Actually, no, there's still a good presence there. But flag 1 now going gray and actually halfway up for the coalition. Nice C4 there from BAM for the 15th, taking out a couple of guys on cap over at flag 1, as it does look like the opposition is going to cap that back. But I do have another good-sized infantry push coming in here towards 5. Looks like one full company plus help from the main.
All right, props to the coalition. One guy, I couldn't get his name because I can't see it, snuck up between 2 APCs and took him out with C4. An amazing job. I wish I could have seen that gentleman's name. Flag 2 is nobody's flag yet. Nobody can claim it. We've got a tough fight going on here, Gunny.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you call flag 2.
All right. We've got coalition on the outside, opposition on the inside attempting to hold the flag. They've got no cover and they're getting killed. The flag is now dropping back into coalition hands. I see a bunch of coalition just streaming this flag. There are no opposition near the flag at all. It definitely is gray now.
The opposition must have put up an RP or holding back a squad leader or something, because that's not like Peg's boys to send squad leads into the cap. As we do have the 15th flag over at 5 going gray now.
All right, we've got an APC with Harap in it. He's near the flag cap, defending with red smoke. The Chinese are now coming back into this flag, more from an outside-in pattern with 2 gentlemen in the cap. Gray smoke. Being fought over.
Okay, currently ticket count now 266 to 190 in favor of the 24th with the 15th on the bleed. Still good intense fight over here at flag 5 as the flag is halfway from being neutral, as we still have Bravo squad in here on this flag.
Oh, interesting. Gunny, the flag hesitated. There were no coalition in the area, but the Chinese did not get in the flag cap. They were on the outside looking in and just kind of watched as the flag went gray. They've definitely got to push the flag and clean and sweep.
And you got to imagine that the officer in charge of watching that flag is probably screaming at his guys right now for one person to, be watching that flag at all times.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, we've got
we still have a seesaw battle here. We have a seesaw battle here at 5, as it does look like the coalition has gotten the upper hand as flag 5 does go gray, but it looks like the coalition was falling asleep at flag 3 as it now goes up in favor of the Chinese with no coalition around.
Oh, that's interesting because there's a big fight still going on here at this flag. Flag 2 is about to go U.S. once again. The opposition just could not take this flag. They came really close. We've got a 24th APC right in the flag cap, defending. No ATs to take it out. He's still here, successfully defending.
Okay, I'm going to sit here and keep watching flag 5, because as the U.S. gained flag 5, they lost flag 2. And those flags are right next to one another. But it does give the tactical advantage to the U.S. because they are closest to their armor spawn at flag 5 rather than flag 3.
That's correct, and the U.S. just successfully took all armor at flag 2, and they're using the APCs very well to defend this flag. In fact, I believe at this point the Chinese have given up on this flag. Watch for a push somewhere else, Gunny.
Well, actually, as we speak, I just noticed that the rest of the flags on the western side of the map have all gone up for the coalition. Currently, the Chinese hold 2 flags, with 1 flag being contested, flag 5, but that's about to go U.S. right now. Actually, no negative. As I say that, it is dropping, as well as flag 4. Great push there from Airborne and the 24th guys to just go for broke here at the end of this last third round.
Got a ticket count of 57 for the opposition on the bleed and a strong 198 for the coalition.
But we've seen a couple of times already this campaign where, it looks like someone has the round wrapped up with 200 tickets, come back and lose by, single digits. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. The Coalition have lost Flag 7, or not Flag 7, Flag 8, which is their primary armor spawn. Great tactic there, but we do have APCs spamming the radius, but it's not going to be good enough. They're going to need to get some infantry help here as they do go down. Valiant effort by, I believe it was Happy Bee in one APC and Johnny Rotten in the other. I didn't catch the first APC that went down.
Right, and Flag 4 was also recaptured, as you were saying. Split Shot was part of the team that captured Flag 4.
Okay,
and we've got Harab and an APC.
We have Bean over here at Flag 8 now grabbing one of the APCs or the BTRs that spawn in for the opposition. And it looks like he's going to be pushing that right to 7. And he's got to, because right now there is no bleed and the ticket counts are actually in favor, 163-25 in favor of the 24th. The 15th has to pull a rabbit out of their hat right now.
Yes, and I think that's going to be difficult because this key flag where their armor spawns was the key to this round. Holding and hanging on to Flag 2 under strong attacks from the 15th. The 24th definitely held on and fought them off.
Flag 2 has gone gray, and it has indeed been capped by the 15th, excuse me, by the 24th. And that's going to put the 15th on the bleed for a final ticket count, 148-0, giving the round total win towards the 24 ME, but by a squeaker, especially after that second round.
Absolutely, Gunny. This was another great example of the kind of fighting we see here. And as I've got the floor, I'll read off for the last time the top 4 players on the 15AA. We've got Jay Kroll with 23 kills, Bean with 21 kills, Byronek with 24 kills, and Super Ferret with 22 kills. Why don't you do the Coalition?
Okay, over on the Coalition, first place we have Not So Great with 26 kills, Knight of the Old, 15 kills. In fourth place, Johnny Rotten with 14 kills, getting it done in the armor. And Airborne getting it done as Commander, coming up with 60 points, 0, 0, and 0. Now, we've gone ahead and done a couple of these casts, and this is basically to tout the 21CW, one of the oldest running tournaments for the Battlefield series, starting all the way back to 1942 with the DC mod. Why don't you tell the viewers at home how they can join this wonderful tournament, Mr. Smith?
Absolutely, by coming over to the 21CW forums. We've got a very easy sign-up process, and we actually have a new enrollment team that will help you get set up, get you the mod, get you the TeamSpeak, and everything you need to do. You can either go random and let the random generator place you in a division, or you can pay a very small fee of $5 and pick your division. And we have 2 weeks left, 2 battles left to the end of this campaign, and then we will be starting Campaign 8 right after the new year. And what I'd like to do at this point, Gunny, if it's okay with you, is talk a little bit about the new organization at 21CW.
Yeah, go ahead. Got probably a couple of minutes here.
All right. So what the owners have decided is that we're going to pay a lot more attention to our internal community, and we've set up a new side of the house called the operations team. So we've got tournament admins, the tactical side of the house that take care of battles in the forums with TAs and forum administrators, and now we've got a new organization called the operations team, which is going to have a public affairs officer, a community relations officer. The map and development team also live on this side of the house, and we call it logistics. Like every great army, you've got tacticians who take care of the battle in the battlefields, backed up by their logistics support. I'm pleased to say that I was announced as Director of Operations, and I head up this side of the house, and I report to the IC. And so I've got my team underway, and it's very exciting because community relations will be supporting the internal workings of the tournament, helping the players solve any problems they have, and setting up all kinds of fun internal stuff when we're on breaks and in between battle days.
Cool, cool. Excellent, excellent. Remember, guys, that is 21cw.com or 21stcenturywarfare.com, excuse me. And remember, we're broadcasting from e-rev TV, so let's show them some love. Make sure you check them out at e-rev.tv or at their IRC their IRC chat room at #e-rev. And other than that, I don't have any other business, so for our video caster Mayday, myself, Gun for Hire, and Mr. Smith, I'd like to say thank you all for watching, and tune in next week.